So we're going to get started off on our hands and knees. If you're doing the 2 videos in a row, just skip past the first minute or 2 of this video. So we're going to start off dropping the rib cage down, arching the back, looking up in front, and then rounding out the spine all the way, looking down between the knees. Drop the rib cage down, arch the back, looking up in front. Rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. Make sure your knees are directly under your hips and then hands are directly under your shoulders. Again, drop the ribcage down, arch the back, looking up in front. And then rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. And then come into a neutral flat back position. Right leg back behind, left arm up in front. Small circles with the arm and leg. Make sure to keep the spine neutral. So make sure you're not arching the back or rounding out the spine. So back is nice and flat. And then lower down, left leg, right arm. Same thing here, small circles. And then lower down. Shift the weight over to the right side. Straighten out the left leg and the left arm. Try to keep the hips parallel. If they are parallel and you have your balance, you can start with small circles. Otherwise, just focus on maintaining your balance. And then lower down, shifting to the left. Right leg, right arm. Same thing here, small circles. And then lower down. Tuck the toes in underneath. Pinch shoulders back, lift the knees up. Lift up the right foot. And the left, and the right, left, right, left. One more on the right, one more on the left, resting down. Pinch your shoulders back, lift the knees up. Right hand to right shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Opposite hand, alternating each side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Walk the feet back into a high plank. We'll hold this for 6 more seconds. Right hand into the center, opening up to the left. Lower down. Left hand to the center, opening up to the right. Lowering down. Rest the knees down. Bring the toes together, knees apart, sit back into child's pose. Walk the hands to the left, stretching to the right side of the body. And walking the hands to the right side, stretching to the left. And then we're going to come onto our stomachs. Resting your forehead on your hands. Press your hips into the mat. Keep your hips pressed in, shoulders pinched back. Forehead resting on your hands. Lift the upper body up and lower. And lift and lower. Don't let the legs lift. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Lift both legs up. Small flutter kicks. If you want to make it harder, lift the upper body up as well. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Resting down. Squeeze the legs together. Lift the upper body up if you want to make it harder. Keep the upper body lifted as you lift the legs and lower. Keep the shoulders pinched back. 4, 3, 2. Keep the legs up, bring them apart and together. Keep the hips pressed into the mat to activate the core. Shoulders are relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Forehead resting on the mat, hands down by your sides. Keep the chin tucked in. Legs stay flat on the mat. Lift the upper body up, twist the thumbs back, pinch the shoulders together, and lower. Lifting up, twist and pinch, and lower. 5 more. 3, 2, and the last one. Resting down. Hands under your shoulder blades. Press the hips into the mat, lifting up into cobra. If your low back is a bit stiff, just come down onto the forearms. Keep your hips pressed onto the mat as you look up. If you want to make it harder, lifting up, looking up. And lower back down. And lifting up again. And pushing back into child's pose, stretching out the shoulders and the back. And then we'll come onto our side. For the next few, for the glutes, if you want to rest all the way down, just like this, that's fine. Low back lined up with the back of the mat and then feet into the front corner. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can bend the elbow and bend the bottom knee and then make sure your body's in a straight line. So we're going to lift the hips up nice and high and then lower back down and lift and lower. Good, 6 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hips up, lift the leg and lower for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the leg up, small circles forward. Keep the hips up, don't let the hips drop down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. If you had the hips up, rest them all the way down. Top leg up, lift the bottom leg to touch, and lower. Good. Make sure the hips aren't rolling forward or rolling back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep both legs up, lift the top leg. Keep the top leg nice and long. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower halfway down, big circles forward. Good, make sure the hips aren't rolling forward. If you need to, rest the bottom leg down on the mat, otherwise keep it lifted. Good, 3 more. 2, 1, and switch directions. And 2 more. Last one. And then straight into bicycles forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and cycle backwards. Last one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the bottom leg down, grab the top of the ankle. Stretch out the quads. Make sure not to arch the low back. Keep the rib cage tucked down towards your hips. Letting go of the top leg, coming onto your opposite side. And then if you'd like to make it a bit harder, elbow on the mat. Bending the bottom knee. Good. Lift the hips up nice and high. And lower for 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, keep the hips up, lift the leg and lower, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Top leg up, small circles forward, 6, 8, 9, 10, backwards. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Resting all the way down. Top leg up. Bottom leg to touch. And lower for 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep both legs up. Lift the top leg. Again, keeping the hips level. 3, 2, 1. Straight into big circles. If you need to take a little break here, that's okay. Just pick back up wherever you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last 2. Straight into bicycles. Make sure the knee and hip are at the same height here, so don't let the leg go way out to the side or drop down. Keep it level. 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Last one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting the leg down. Grabbing the top of the ankle. Stretching out the quads in the front of the leg. Tucking the rib cage down towards your hips. Letting go of the leg. And then we're going to come onto our back and do a few more core exercises, and then we'll stretch. So we're going to start off on our back. Legs are in tabletop. Spine's imprinted. Tap the right foot down off the mat. And then the left. Keep forcing the back down into the mat. Shoulders are relaxed. Good. Gradually tapping further away. Squeeze the legs together. Tap both feet down. Keep forcing the back down the whole time, activating the core. And the last 2. And resting the legs down. If you want to make the next few a little bit harder, you can grab a light weight, or if you have a tin of beans or whatever you have lying around, you could grab 2 of those. So we're going to start on our back. Reach the arms back. Arms forward, chin to chest, rolling up. Keep the back nice and straight. Slowly lowering down, reaching back. And rolling up. Rolling down, nice and controlled. And rolling down. Rolling up. And rolling down. Good, 4 more. Good. 2 more. Make sure the feet don't touch the mat. Last one. Grab hold of just one weight. Tap the weight to the right and to the left. Keep the legs squeezed together. If you're finding this really difficult, just rest your feet down as you tap across. Otherwise, try to keep them lifted. Good, 10 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest the weight down, hugging the knees in. Can rock side to side. Remember to rest the legs down. Grab hold of one weight in the right hand. Bring the right arm up. Legs are in tabletop. Left arm flat down. So into a T position just like this on the left. Crunching up towards the ceiling. And then slowly lower back down. Reaching up. And back down. Good. Make sure the weight's directly above your shoulder. 4 more. 3, 2, and 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. You can really feel that on the obliques on the side. Switching sides. Left arm up, legs to tabletop, right arm flat down onto the ground. Reaching straight up and back down. Try to keep a 90-degree bend here. Good, 5 more. Make sure that whole shoulder blade lifts up off the mat. Just on the left. Right shoulder blade stays contacted with the mat. Good, 3 more. 10 pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Resting down. Grab hold of one light weight if you'd like. Straighten the legs up. Reaching up towards the ankles and halfway back down. Reaching up and down. Reach up as high as you can. Sliding the weight along the legs. Try to keep the legs as straight as you can. Good, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Legs into tabletop, straighten the legs up. Slide the legs from right to left. Good, keeping the spine imprinted. Good, and then straight into big circles. Keeping the spine imprinted, let the legs slide along each other. And switch directions. And the last one. And rest the legs down. And we'll just finish off with a few bridges. If you want to make those harder, you can use a foam roller. 2 feet on the roller, or if you have a ball, that works well, or just the floor. Cross the arms across the chest. In from the spine, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and slowly lower. Lifting up, and lower down. Shoulders are relaxed. Always imprint before you lift. Good, 3 more. And the last one. And lower. Left foot on the roller. Right leg into the chest. You can keep the arms crossed or bring the elbows down to make it easier. Imprint, lift the hips up. And lower. And lift. And lower. Keep the knee in tight to the chest. And 3 more. 2. And 1. Straighten the leg. Big circles with the leg. Make sure that right hip doesn't drop. Good. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bend the leg. Rest the hips down. Switch sides. Imprint and lift. And lower. Good, 5 more. 3, 2. Last one, straighten up the leg, big circles on the left. Keep the knee pointed out. Good, 5 more. And last one. And rest the hips down. Put the roller to the side. And then we're going to hug the right knee into the chest. Left leg flat down on the mat. Bring the knee across the body into a spinal twist. Right arm stays flat down on the ground. Back to the center. Switch sides. Left leg in. Shoulders are relaxed. Bring the left leg across. Left arm flat down. Back to the center, right ankle over the left knee. Grab behind the left thigh, pull the knee into your chest. Stretching out the glutes on the right side. Switching over. Grabbing behind the right thigh. Left foot down, straighten up the right leg to stretch out the hamstrings. Try to get the knee as straight as you can. Switching sides, grab behind the left, stretching out the left leg. And then bending the left leg, and then we'll finish there.